Hello guys, welcome to Pass the Help, and today we are going to talk about a very important topic and the most discussed topic among the PR applicants, and it is biometrics. Yes, so there is a good news for everyone. There are two basically categories of people who are waiting for biometrics. One is the people who had given biometrics in the past 10 years for maybe some other application, but they were still required to give biometrics for the PR application. The second category was the people who never gave any biometrics for any of the applications in the past, and there was no other option than giving the biometrics this time for the PR application. Okay, so the first category of people who have given biometrics in the past 10 years for any other form, the good news for them is that they are exempted from giving the biometrics, so they no longer need to give biometrics. So let's say I have applied for a visitor visa of Canada in the past 10 years at any point of time, and for that if I have given biometrics in the past, then the same biometrics will be considered for my PR application as well. Okay, now this will apply to any other form of biometrics that you have given for any of the visa application, it be it student visa or be it any other kind of application like work permit, temporary work permit, it can be anything. Okay, so that is one thing. So those who have given their biometrics within the past 10 years, they don't have to worry about this. Now let's talk about the people who were waiting to give biometrics, who have never given their biometrics so far and have applied for Canada PR, those who are having a AOR with them. Now everyone who have applied almost till maybe September or August at least, every one of them have got the BIL and medical pass status. So BIL is biometric information letter, which tells them that they have to give the biometrics. So these folks were waiting on biometrics, they don't have an option other than giving biometrics. Now the Service Canada was closed so far, but now this is a good news for every one of them who were waiting for biometrics. Service Canada has started calling the applicants who were waiting for biometrics. Now when I say they have started calling, they will be calling you and scheduling your appointment as per your availability and the closest Service Canada to you. They will provide you some options and you can select where you want to go for a biometric appointment. Now make sure when they call you, they might be calling you just for your spouse, but you can ask them that if this is for my spouse, what about my biometrics? Will you be calling me separately, or if I am on the list, can you schedule an appointment for me as well? Because that's what I did. Okay, so this is a very important point. Don't wait for them to call you back, because it is possible that you might miss the call. It basically comes from an unknown number. When I saw the call coming from biometrics from the Service Canada department, it was an unknown number. In general situation, I would have skipped that call, but since I already knew that Service Canada has started calling people, I was very alert, and I used to pick up every call. I had to pick up some scam calls as well, but that's okay. Okay, so make sure you pick up all the calls, and if the call is only for your spouse or yourself, make sure that you also ask the appointment for your spouse or any dependent applicants that needs to give biometric on your application. So that is second important point. Now the third thing is, don't go in a panic mode when if let's say a person has a AOR of June, gets a call from Service Canada, and you are having a AOR of let's say May, and you don't get a call from Service Canada. Don't panic in this situation. Everybody, I mean, there are almost a lot of such cases who receive call at a later point of time. We do not have any insight on how Service Canada is scheduling these appointments, but rest assured, everybody is going to get a call. There is also a provision, if you missed the call on biometric, not the call, if you missed a scheduled appointment on your biometric, then they will again call you back to reschedule your appointment. So don't worry if you are going to miss a biometric appointment. I am sure nobody is going to miss that appointment, but just be alert. So there is one more point, that whenever Service Canada calls you, right, it's a very general call. Okay, you might not feel that it is coming from a professional person. It is just someone who is asking you, you know, I am calling from Service Canada and I want to schedule your biometrics appointment. So they don't ask for any information as long as they don't ask you anything related to your financial information. You should be okay. Okay, the experience of giving the biometrics itself is very good. Okay, you just walk into the Service Canada center. There will be a security guard who will escort you to the specific window where you have to give your biometrics. If I would suggest you schedule, if you are going with someone like your spouse, I would suggest schedule the appointments like back to back. Don't think that maybe I will schedule first and my spouse will schedule later. If you have time along with your spouse, go together, because it is hardly a 5-minute job. Once you go to a specific window, they will simply take your documents, which is your passport and your biometrics information letter that you get from the IRCC. They will collect these documents and they will provide you, they will ask you to give your fingerprints. So on the biometrics machine itself, they will take 2 thumbs at a time fingerprint, and they will take 4 fingers of each hand except for the thumb on the second round, like this. You put your fingers on the biometrics machine and that's it. So this is all they do for biometrics, about taking your fingerprints, and they might take a photo of you. Sorry, they will take a photo of you. Okay, so they will take fingerprints like I said, and 1 photo. This is hardly done in 5 minutes. So the Service Canada offices are all empty. They are doing biometrics only by appointments. So you won't be even able to walk into the Service Canada office without an appointment. One more thing, guys, the IRCC themselves, they don't have any insight into the scheduled appointments. Okay, they have given this job, or they have given this task of assigning the appointments and getting the biometrics to the Service Canada department. You can't even call Service Canada to ask what happened about your appointment. At least it is not very clear where you can ask for a reschedule or anything like that. So we don't have any information on that. But I believe those who are going to give their biometrics won't go into rescheduling their appointment. They are going to go on time. I am pretty sure about that. So anyways, guys, so this was all the information that is out there for biometrics. All the best. Make sure you give your biometrics. It is not a big task, and thank you so much for watching the video. If you like this and you want to receive more updates like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we will keep talking. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one and stay healthy.